Hey friends, happy Thanksgiving Eve. Can you believe tomorrow is Thanksgiving? It's kind of hard to believe that it's already here, and this year has flown by. It really only seems like about 6 months since it was Christmas, but time goes by quickly. We've had a great week so far. As you know, the family that stays with us all came in on Sunday, and we've had the best time just being together, and cousins laughing and cutting up. And as I've gotten older, I can't hang with them like I used to. This morning, my daughter-in-law and granddaughters and all the kids got dressed, and they wanted to go shopping today, and they'll go Black Friday. And they asked me if I wanted to go, and I said, oh no. I said, I'd love to, and I've had so much fun over the years going with y'all, but I can't hang now. And matter of fact, I was either going to order Christmas gifts this year, or what I did that I really didn't want to do but knew that it was the best, was I gave them money and said, go find your Christmas present. And as they're older, I think that's okay. But I know they still like to open gifts, but I won't be with them on Christmas anyway. But this morning, Harold and Chris got up and left to go play golf with some of Chris's friends that live here. And I cooked biscuits and gravy, and Sean and Vince cooked sausage on the Blackstone. And y'all, that's the best sausage I've ever had in my life. It's the sausage that we bought when we bought a half of a pig from a local person, and it is really the best. But we cooked a big old pile of breakfast because we thought everybody would be here except Chris and Harold, and as it turned out, it was just the four of us that ate. Chris and Sean and Raina ate, and me. But that's okay. I've left the biscuits on the stove, and the sausage is there. If they want to come in later and fix a cold biscuit and sausage and mustard, it's there. But tonight is the special night that every year Chris invites his college friends. They live everywhere. They're not local, but they come in, they drive in, and they all get under the barn out there, and Chris cooks jambalaya for them, and Sean and Vince are going to cook catfish, and it's just a fun time for them. At first today, I thought, well, I may get up and cook something for lunch, because lunch has just kind of been on your own. And then, it didn't take me but a minute to talk myself out of it, because I thought, well, I cooked breakfast and no one was here, so they'll eat a good supper tonight. But we're so blessed. We talked about that Vince and Sean and I talked about how blessed we are that the family still gets together on Thanksgiving. We have them that they've come in from Texas, Florida, Louisiana, all over the state, and we just have a good time. It's a time that we talk about the way things used to be when everyone was here, but I do know that no one is promised another day. So I want us to enjoy the time that we have together. I hope that y'all are planning to have a good Thanksgiving. Many of you may be alone. And, you know, I wish that there would be someone that you could get with. But I hope you know that you're loved. There comes a time, and I've talked to Harold about this before. I said, you know, when people live alone, I can't imagine how it is when you're sick and you're by yourself. But I know God's always with us. Now, tomorrow, we're going to have our turkey and ham and dressing and all the sides. And it's just a traditional meal that we usually have. And we'll eat too much, but we'll laugh and we'll talk with our family and think about how good it's been to be raised in this family together. Harold's parents worked hard, and I think they raised 4 mighty good boys, because all 4 boys turned out to be wonderful husbands and fathers, grandfathers, and even great-grandfathers. But I know that Mr. and Miss Garrett would be so happy that the family still comes together on the day that they always set aside. We all realize that Christmas is hard to leave your home when you have small children. So we chose Thanksgiving to be that big day. And I don't worry so much that my house gets to be a mess with so much clutter, as long as people are happy and smiling and having a good time and wanting to come home. But I wanted to tell you, and I'll tell you again tomorrow, that I appreciate you. I'm thankful for you. Someone said they love watching me. They told me that when they met me one day, and I said, well, you know, if it were not for you, I wouldn't be doing this. And I think folks saw yesterday on the background, we had the live set up while we were doing a video with y'all too, and I think y'all see what it takes to do a video. You could just have someone hold a phone, which I don't use cameras, I use my phone. But when I'm cooking, if I don't set up a light, it's dark and all, but I don't mind doing it because I feel like I'm coming into your home and you're coming into mine. Every time you comment and tell me, you know, I feel like you're part of my family. And we don't always agree on recipes. We don't always agree on what we use to cook with. But you know what? I love you. And I don't want to do anything to offend any of you. And I pray that you can see Jesus in me. But I just wanted to get on this morning while no one is here but me, so I could tell you that I'm thinking about you and hope that you have a very blessed day. Remember to be salt and light.